So, guys, I had this crazy idea if I actually read the story of Cinderella backwards. And when I mean backwards, I mean word to word backwards. Starting now. And the bring me life challenges, the the overcome, could heart loving and kindness goodness that proven after ever happily lived they and Prince the wit reunited was Cinderella so and world the in big thing importance most there was kindness that believed she as unkindness, therefore them forgave she instead. Angry feel didn't Cinderella, her to me were they though, even but upset and astonished was stepsister Cinderella's ball the at with danced had he maiden the found had he realized he as joy with uplit eyes princess the perfectly fit its slippers glass this is tongue twisting the into foot her place she as and agreed prince the try I may asked hard, hopeful, with and forward step she then. Prince the trick to attempted stepsisters her as view from hidden watched Cinderella. In squeeze couldn't simply feet there and them for small too was it but. Slipper glass the feet in slipper glass the into feet their fit to tried eagerly stepsisters her cottage Cinderella at and they went maiden young any fit would slipper the if see to home every visiting kingdom the throughout travelled attendants his and he slip a glass of the of owner the find to determine was prince the day next the palace the at spent had she evening enchanting the of memory the only with her leaving rags into back turned slippers glass and gown beautiful Cinderella's. Night the into disappeared she slipper, glass one only with so and it retrieved to time have she didn't she? Foot her off slipped slippers, her of one staircase grand the down ran he as palace the from fled, and Prince the two goodbye said hurriedly Cinderella. Leave must she knew, and warning godmother's fairy, her remembered she, spying her down shiver, a scent midnight of stroke first the clock palace the of bells the heard suddenly she by flew hours the as but been ever had she happiest there was Cinderella dream alike together danced they and her approached beauty by her charmed prince the silent fell room entire the ballroom the entered Cinderella moment, the joy with dancing heart, her, what am I saying? Princess like felt she palace the at arrived she as carriage magical the into climbed and godmother fairy her thanked Cinderella. Home, return, and palace. The leave you must you 12 strikes clock when midnight until last only will magic the dear mind. Remember, advice of peace a Cinderella gave godmother fairy the left she before. Style in palace the two travel could Cinderella saw horses beautiful into mice and carriage magnificent in, into pumpkin. A turned uh, godmother fairy her. Stars like sparkled that slippers glass delicate most the wore she feet her on and gown stunning her into transformed were rags Cinderella's wand her of wave with yeah. Ball the two go shall you, child. My don't worry don't said and smiled godmother fairy the go to her allowed to refuse and unkind been had stepmother how but ball the attend to wish her explained Cinderella asked godmother fairy the dear my crying you are wife light glowing soft by surrounded figure beautiful a godmother fairy her was it room the filled voice sweet soft suddenly about her told had mother her magic the of taste just for wishing eyes her in tears fireplace the by sat she palace the for departed stepmother and stepsisters her while clothes old her beyond her in alone left was Cinderella and arrived ball the of night the chose her with continue and homestay would Cinderella that insistent was godmother her but stories mothers her in about heard had she magic the of a bit experience and ball the attend to able be might she hoping smile sad with stepsisters her watch Cinderella. Ah, where'd it go? Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Moves dance they are practicing and oh my oh my god. Moves practice their moves dance they're practicing and gowns they're preparing weeks spent and overjoyed were stepsisters Cinderella's invited was land the in maiden every and palace the at ball grand a hosting was prince the news excited received kingdom the day one friends dearest her became had who animals the and birds the to talk in garden the in comfort seek often would she was she who changed unkindness stepmothers Her Letty never gentle and kind remained Cinderella. Faced she cruelty, the despite, luxury ill-lived, and clothes fine wore daughters, own her while rags in dress and housework, the all do her making unfairly, Cinderella treated she. Heart, kind, and beauty, Cinderella's of jealous terribly was she, and own her of daughters too had stepmother thee. Stepmother selfish her, with alone leaving her leave stepmother selfish her with alone her leaving, away past had her mother. Cinderella to kind being hadn't faith, unfortunately, but love of full heart had Cinderella. Smile radiant most, the with child beautiful and gentle, kind was she. Cinderella, named girl young, lived their kingdom far away in time upon once. Cinderella.